Hey guys.
Hey, how you doing?
How you doing?
Pretty good yourself?
Hello there, popcorn.
Hey.
Good evening.
Also, amigo.
Hey, amigos.
¿Dónde
Hi,
está?
Tolstoy.
Hi there.
Tolstoyo.
Sí, estoy
Yeah.
aquí.
You see, English it's Tolstoy. In Spanish it's Tolstoyo.
Or Tolstoyito.
Yeah, Tolstoyito. Yeah. Golem, you're all ready for part 2?
Yep, I'm all set up.
Alright.
Got all my fun facts and information about all the spots.
Nice.
Stand out and everything.
Hey, gun pilot?
G'day mate, how are you? Hi Golem, looking forward to the flight.
Yeah, thanks.
Hey, what's going on? G'day mate. Instead of seeing just a person speaking up in my overlay in the top left-hand corner, I've got listed everybody flying.
Sometimes that must be. I think I know the exact setting. You'll have to go into the Discord app.
Yeah.
And user settings. It should be in overlay and display users. Make sure that it's checked to only while speaking instead of always.
That was the one. I wonder how that changed, because I never changed it.
Sometimes when
Yeah.
Discord updates, it resets a few settings.
Yeah, thanks Golem, that fixed it in one. You're a whiz.
No problem.
Well, good evening, everybody.
Good evening.
How you doing? Good evening.
Got a few more minutes till we take off. Before the great golem takes over.
The great goal.
That's what I call you in the forums. Like you go.
Oh boy. I guess that's just what I'm known as now. I'll take it.
Yeah, it could be worse, buddy.
Yeah, exactly.
Told you a legend.
Yeah. Now don't go changing your name to like Sizzling Golem or something.
Nah, I'm good. I think I'll keep it how it is.
Yeah.
Golem popcorn is okay though.
Yeah, Golem popcorn. Yeah, that's fine. Last time someone changed their name to Sizzling something other than Sizzling Popcorn, it got to their head too much.
Oh boy.
How you guys hear me?
Yep.
Good.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Morning, Tolly.
Gunny, I was just going to say that was a fast costume change.
When in Rome.
You're actually going to fly the Bonanza, Gunny?
Just for Golem.
Okay. Special flight.
Yeah, special flight.
My Bonanza's rocking around a lot. Is anybody else's Bonanza rocking around?
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
It's got a happy wiggle to it.
Yeah.
Are you getting wing flex? In the CRJ forums, people asking, "Oh, is there gonna be wing flex? Is it gonna be wing flex?" One guy's like, "Dude, do you think the pilots can't see the wing flex in the air? So you're not gonna lack immersion if you can't see the wing flex on it. So Aerosoft came out and they said, yes, okay, we admit there's gonna be some wing flex. It's not gonna be a lot, but there's gonna be some nice added touch to it. And we just gotta wait for it to be released.
For the A320, or is that the one with the wing flex?
With the CRJ that's coming out soon. And last week when I planed out to Ireland, the Ireland flight, so I started off in Edinburgh, and I was like, what the? This is Scotland, not Ireland.
Yeah.
All right, Joe will join us in about like 10 minutes or so. But it's 8 o'clock my time, so we can take off and welcome everyone. If you are new, actually, are we stopping at all the airports? There's no waypoints that we're stopping at?
We have a couple outlandings with waypoints. There's going to be 4 or 5. I'll make sure you guys see which ones they are.
Okay.
We do have a couple of landmarks that I've also marked on the flight plan. We can, stop and fly around all those, do a couple circles around them, or, take the look that you want to and move on. And I have some information that I can give you guys about all of those.
All right, sounds good. So I guess you can take over now.
All right.
The great Gollum. Yeah.
Are you guys going for like fair or scattered or something, so we got good visibility, or live weather?
I don't think it matters too much, but
I guess something you can see stuff with.
Yeah. So our first waypoint here is going to be an outlanding, and might be a little tricky, but I think you guys will handle it pretty easily. Shouldn't be too hard.
Tricky the better, Gollum.
Exactly. And it's kind of on the side of a lake. I'm gonna land there a bit early, just so if you guys don't know where exactly it is, you can look and see my name tag. You'll know where to land.
We don't have to flip into the A5.
Nope. So you're gonna kind of want to come right over the lake, and you're gonna want to be pretty low because we're landing almost right on the side of it. Right there. There you go, gun pilot's in. Boosters down.
Little aside, Gollum, just for future.
Yeah.
Just for future, see your waypoints in the middle of the lake.
Oh yeah. I know I messed that one up, and then I went back after I sent Popcorn the plan. I was like, ah, darn.
Like popcorn accident going to come in the icon.
Yeah, it's a little. That one's a little messed up, but the other one should be spot on.
Yeah.
I'm right on the spot. I'm in the water.
Ah, well done.
You did it.
Yeah.
Well, you said it was going to be tricky. You definitely tricked popcorn.
Yeah.
Yeah, kind of unintentionally, but I'll take it. Okay, seems that we're all having some good success here, for the most part.
In the middle of the runway, I caught. Yeah, that was fun.
Did you find a hole there?
A little bit.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, so you can get out of here either way. Doesn't really matter. You guys can choose whichever way you'd like. And we're going to move on towards Waypoint 2. Waypoint 2 is a little tricky, and I'll talk about it in a minute.
You said this one was tricky.
Well, yeah, it's more of a, you kind of get to choose where you want to land, because there's one spot that is, I'd say, pretty difficult, and then there's another one that is a lot easier. So if you're in for a challenge, then I'll let you know where you're going.
Rather than choose your own adventure, it's choose your own landing. But
Exactly.
I think it's called choose your own fate, popcorn.
yeah, in my case, yeah. Slow down so I can see you in front of me. Because when I went over the lake the first time, you were just below me, so I was like, oh, we gotta turn around.
Yep. So with Waypoint 2, there's two options for it, and they're both marked on the map. The first one, which is the closest to where we are now, that one is the hard one. It is on a pretty small island. You need to be coming in real slow and just hard brake, and you'll make it. And you can make it out of there as well. Shouldn't be too tricky to make it out. And then a little bit farther, maybe like a mile away, is the other landing spot, which is just a big old field. So if you're not up for a challenge, you can just land in the field, and then we can continue from there.
Guess where everybody's going, Gollum?
The field.
Yep.
Forget the field.
How's it going, Trent?
Good, you?
Good, good.
Hey, Trent.
No.
That doesn't sound like a Bonanza.
You know what it is? It's
It's an A320.
yeah, yeah,
I noticed that.
yeah. He's being childish.
Man.
It's the old
What's the
steak.
popcorn?
It's the old steak. Krabby family. Just because I said I was taking away his admin role and bringing in like men, not not kids. Although, so he then went and he banned a bunch of people and then left. I was like, okay.
So he's a sweetheart.
Yeah.
Definitely. Oh, there he is.
Yep.
Gotta buzz the flight leader.
Yeah.
Good idea. Well, what can you do?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
He's a year older than you, Gollum, but 30 years younger in the head.
Yeah.
Guess so.
Yep.
I'm coming in to land at the harder version of Waypoint 2. So if any of you guys are gonna follow me, then feel free to. The other Waypoint 2 is pretty hard to miss. It's a big, flat field.
Okay, and I see it's a little tiny island off the island.
Yeah, pretty much. So you're gonna want to be going probably under 80 knots when you touch down. You might not make it. The slower the better.
Hey guys, can you hear me?
Yep.
We
Can you
hear
hear it?
Loud and clear.
Yeah, just a little late to the party.
Yep.
Reset at the back of the pack.
Okay.
I've heard that phrase, reset MCPL somewhere.
Gunpilot's
On the
got me on.
767 autopilot.
Yeah, I've heard it.
Gunpilot
Right
even
on,
caught
right
me
on.
landing at the wrong spot. Yeah, I landed at the wrong spot. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you guys.
I've done that many times, mate. Don't worry about it. I came in, I thought I had the wrong spot because nobody else was here.
No. Land on Gunpilot and Trent. I apparently don't know what I'm doing.
As soon as you said you were in the wrong spot, I sidestepped.
Yep. Oh boy. Come on, man. He could really be spending his time a much better way.
Yeah.
I won't comment anymore on it.
In Farm Simulator, like what he normally does.
Well, what you can do, which will trick him, is just go to another, because he's not listening on Discord, just go to another server.
Yeah. Well.
Maybe.
Yeah, but I don't want to inconvenience us because of him.
Yeah, it's not worth it, really.
No.
As if we
Alright.
haven't had A320s blasting around before anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. Yep, we can just come straight out right here
Right.
between the trees.
Oh, Zany must be here.
Crack open a cold one.
What is this, a swamp?
Yeah, be careful. On the right-hand side, it drops down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, wasn't Zany, Pop.
No, I know it wasn't Zany, but
Hold your popcorn.
yeah, it made me think of Zany.
Yep.
Alright. Once we're all down in whichever spot we choose to go to, it's really up to you guys.
Now, what do? We go to Waypoint 3, the option 2?
No, we don't have to go to that one. We can
I guess it's too
continue.
easy anyways.
Yeah, yeah. We can continue down to Knockroom.
Alright.
Triton's got the good idea there. Could be able to make it out. Oh, shoot.
Just keeps me going the general direction.
Yep.
Hey, if on Friday we went into a A320, would people show up in a in a little puny plane to try to stalk? You know what I mean? Like, if we're all in the A320s, what can you do better?
I guess a 747, but
Yeah.
Oh, the other guy was stalking you in an E330.
Yeah.
Couldn't keep up with you.
That sort of behaviour is becoming more prevalent lately.
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know why. Just seems kind of immature. But...
Yep.
Wait till the Xbox kids get on it.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be
Yep.
terrible.
Yeah. Well, because what I'd like to see is you can have a private group, but that's only up to 6 people. Beyond 6, you can't do anything. You have to go into all players.
Oh yeah. It would be nice to see something a little larger,
Yeah.
or maybe have a thing like private servers or something.
So
like,
that,
you know,
yeah.
someone would join the Discord and they could get the invite to the private server via
Yeah.
Discord.
Would be nice. 2025.
Yep.
If somebody doesn't join this Discord, there's absolutely nothing you can do about their behaviour.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because they can say whatever, like you can say whatever you want. Yeah, I can ban you, but thing is, the damage is already done.
Coming up on the Whiskey Islands there, Colin. The island of Jura, I believe, up ahead.
Yep. That's
It's
what it
nice.
is. Didn't do a lot of research around here, but
I've been in these islands before, just to visit some distilleries. And this long one is Jura,
yep.
and one to the south of it is Isla.
Oh yeah, okay. I see it on the map, Jura.
whiskeys down in, or distilleries down in the island of Isla. They have, you know, like Ardbeg is there. I think it's another ones.
Is there much of a population in the Jura until you get to the airport?
Jura, I don't know.
Okay.
There is a Jura whiskey. I imagine a lot of the population here are people that either work in distilleries or kind of the supporting businesses around it, like trucking or
Okay.
transport. Yeah.
Yeah, because I see there's a ferry line up south of Knockroom airstrip. I see their ferry goes up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think ferries run, I think, twice a day in all these islands. Actually, I think it's more than that. Lots of tourism here.
Gollum, you've got some rocket boosters on that Bonanza of yours, I think.
I don't know. I'm just flying as level as possible, max throttle.
Yeah. You still got the old modded version?
Nope, completely stock. I think the only thing I have in my community folder right now is caravan mod.
Huh. I guess you get the issue with your water block figured out, eh?
Yeah. Just needed a new cooler for it.
Ah.
Have you got that yet, Golem?
Yeah, I got that maybe on last Friday it came in.
Yeah,
I installed it before the phone.
Is that water cooled your PC or what, or fan?
Well, my original one was fan cooled and then that died. And so I got what's called a AIO. So it's like partial water cooling. So my graphics card isn't water cooled, but my CPU is. And so it's got its own pump and radiator for my processor.
Partial, is it like partial water, partial Coca-Cola?
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. The Coke Zero.
Coke Zero, oh yeah.
Same great taste, zero sugar. I'm actually sponsored.
So zero emissions.
Yeah, zero emissions, exactly.
I think it also comes in the rum and coke model.
Yeah. But you still can't buy that version yet.
So.
Yeah. I'm not allowed to do that. I'm not allowed to get that yet.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Hey Joe.
How you doing, Joe?
Hey, Joe.
I'm good. Does anybody know how to decrease the glare shield brightness in the Bonanza or turn up the brightness of the screen?
Yeah,
Once I land, I'll check.
There's some knobs on the passenger side under the yoke. There's like 4 knobs. You can play around with those. That's for the lights.
Awesome, thank you. Perfect.
I paved the way for the guys behind me. Trim the trees down.
Perfect.
Can't see the runway, all I can see is white name tags.
I'm just aiming for the middle of the white name tags.
Yep.
Oh, this must be the taxi on the side.
Yep. Oh,
The
there's a beach.
yeah.
You guys take off without me. I'll get the next landing.
Okay.
All right. Sounds good. All right, we can take off.
Yep.
wonder where Charlie Fox is today.
Yeah, me too.
He mentioned to me, Trent, that he's going to probably curtail a little bit of multiplayer flying and concentrate more on his own precision flying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, saying we want to do that for the next couple of weeks, and then try coming back later.
Yeah, fair.
Then you don't have to deal with donuts trying to fly in the air. You know what I mean?
At least you don't have to listen to them anymore.
Well, yeah, that's right. with the play-by-play.
There is always a bright side.
Yep. I don't care listening to an engine. It doesn't bother me. Rather listen to the engine than everything else.
You gotta word that correctly.
Yeah.
So there's an Airbus flying around. I'm just like, oh, an Airbus, cool.
Yeah.
I like airplanes.
Because he's probably watching and saying, "Hey, Bob, look, I'm on TV."
Hey, Ma, I made it onto the television.
It sounds like The Sopranos. Hey, Golem, you're too young to watch that show.
I don't know, I'm just doing an accent.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, yeah, we gotta switch tanks on this airplane.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah, good reminder.
Thank you.
Why am I leaning to one side?
Oh, not that button.
Make sure not close the fuel valve.
Yeah,
Select the tank.
that's what I did at first. Because I
That'd
can
be
hear it.
unfortunate.
Roar.
Yeah.
What we're flying over, I think it's Loch Gilphead. Someone with a little map. See it?
It doesn't say.
Gotta zoom out.
Yeah, Loch Gilphead is practically straight north of us.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, or at least the city of it is. Not exactly sure what I'm looking at.
It's one of the places where you take the ferry from. When I came to visit over here, I went to stay at this hotel, and it had the address as Loch Gilphead Road or something like that. So I called them and I said, "Hey, what's the house number? I only have the street." And they're like, "Oh, it's Loch Gilphead." I'm like, "I know, but where? Like, what street? What?" And they're like, "Oh, you'll see it. It's just on the street." I'm like, "All right." And they were right. You just drive down the street, and then all of a sudden there's this hotel there. Just in the middle of the woods, just on the road.
Oh, nice.
It's kind of like a very remote kind of area.
Yeah, I guess if there's no like house address.
Is that my albatross in the chat? Oh yeah, you are.
What was that? Albatross?
Yeah, I'm an albatross. He's not talking. I'm just like, is that a Clone High reference?
Right after this landing, we visit our first landmark, the Mont Stewart Castle. I'll talk about that a little bit more once we get there.
Took the flaps and the gear out too quick. Sometimes I'm looking at little nav map, and I'm not sure how far I am. Sometimes I'm too late. Sometimes I'm too early. Because it'll change the focus once in a while as you're getting closer.
You have markers turned on, Popcorn?
Not sure. I didn't really change anything.
Port markers, do you have them turned on? You either see them or you don't.
Yeah, the airport. Yeah, yeah, because I'll have the circle with the white round circle.
Yeah, the lollipops.
Yeah, they'll tell you. They'll give you how far out, so it's a good indication when you go to flaps and gear.
Oh, yeah, has anybody tried out the newer TBM mod? Has like they made it so you can open up the doors and the visors and stuff now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, with the pilot's door and the cabin door that opens and the
Yeah.
steps flop out. Yeah, it's pretty neat. And the sun visors actually pull down.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Oh wow.
They basically put the Coronado features into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool.
Let's say yeah.
So I haven't played around with it yet, but I have it downloaded. It's pretty cool to see.
Yeah, that'll be interesting to try out.
And I see Coronado. They've got Piper something.
I think they got an arrow coming out or something.
Yeah. And just Sim or Just Flight, they've got one so they're competing on it.
Yeah.
And someone said they would take just Sims over it.
Yeah, Just Sims Just Sims is probably more of a closer to a study level than Coronado's will be.
Okay, because I know for scenery wise, I'm not too fond of their scenery. Like, if I have to compare with someone else, I think in that case it was a European one, and it was FS Dream Team was the comparison, and I liked FS Dream Team over the Sim.
Is it Just Sim or Just Flight?
I think there's Just Flight. I think is a store. Just Sim is a dev.
Yeah. Maybe that's it. Yeah, Just Sim is the scenery, and Just Flight is the airplanes.
Okay.
Are they the same company? Who knows?
Who knows?
So they might be different then.
Yeah. But
Alright, yeah.
ready to rock and roll.
Yep. We can take off.
Hey, Steak, let's drag race. I think I can take off quicker than you.
Wouldn't be wrong. Alright.
I should say that. Hey, yeah, let's have a bet. If I can take off quicker than you, then you have to leave the sim. And if you're quicker than me, I leave the sim. We know I'm gonna win.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
So we're coming up on the Mount Stewart house. This house was originally built in the year 1719 and was rebuilt in December of 1877. It's got like custom designed furniture, and it claims to be the first house in the world to have a heated pool. And it was also the first house in Scotland to be lit by electricity. So, pretty interesting if you ask me.
Is there any hot springs around?
I'm not sure.
So yeah, heated pool.
Did that come after the electricity?
I don't know. Kind of an interesting thing.
And they have a little garden beside the house, a wee garden.
Yeah, I've got a couple pictures that I'll
WEE?
put in the... yeah. I got a picture I can show you guys. Got a couple.
Yeah, that's a pretty fancy looking house.
Yeah.
Yeah, small little house, huh?
Can you fly through it?
Probably. I haven't tried that, but who knows?
Well, because some of the other landmarks, like the church in Ireland, you can fly right through it.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna see, gonna test if you have the same connections I do, Golem. Next time I see a clock in the game, I want to see if it's 10 to 1.
Alright.
Hey, it's almost 10 to 1 GMT. Oh yeah, nice. Nice house. So that's your house. Cool.
Yes, definitely. I definitely live in that house.
Only in the summers.
Yeah. Oh, it's just my vacation home. Nothing to see.
Do you winter down in Turks and Caicos?
Turks and Caicos? Oh my god.
Definitely.
Were you on the flight? Golem? Were you on the flight to Turks and Caicos? Back in the day? I don't think so.
necessarily remember it, but it doesn't mean I was there.
I feel like that might have been like one of Trent's first flights, Turks and Caicos.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, you wouldn't have been there, Go.
Yeah, probably wasn't.
So then we had locals on the stream saying, "Hey, yeah, when are you gonna make it to Turks and Caicos?" We were in the lower of the Bahamas, and they're like, "Your stream says Turks and Caicos. You're not in Turks and Caicos. Come on." Like, all right. They're like high school, junior high kids. Glasgow. We've got New Glasgow here. It's only 2 hours away.
Interesting.
You also live in New Scotland.
Yeah, I live in Scotland. New Scotland.
Scotland, but smaller.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Actually,
Might be comparable.
And I'm not.
Landmarks around here?
Nothing around directly Glasgow area, but there's some up north that we'll go visit soon. In probably 20-30 minutes once we reach that episode. Maybe less. Oh, he's up the ante. He's in 4.7 now.
yeah.
Nova Scotia is 0.71 times as big as Scotland, so yes, it's smaller.
Is New Brunswick bigger? Yeah, it's definitely small.
Yeah. .93.
Ooh.
Exciting. Exciting Google Math.
Scotland's big, I guess. I don't know.
But Ontario and Quebec would trump that.
Yep.
Like that.
We're both pretty small provinces in the grand scheme of things.
Quebec is almost as big as all of Atlantic Canada.
Yep.
Put together.
How many Scotlands can you fit in Texas?
0. Like how many Texas is in Scotland? Oh, never mind. I just looked on the lab map.
but which place has more power? Scotland.
You make a very good point.
Too soon?
Very
Too soon.
A little bit.
Does he fly like that in his pilot training? Sorry, kid, you're not gonna get a pilot license now.
Yes.
Doesn't seem to have any photogrammetry over here, but it's nice.
Does the little map show you and Wallace's castle or something?
It does. We are going to visit the National Wallace Monument.
Excellent.
Now we're all getting into Glasgow. Glasgow is Scotland's largest city with a population of about 600,000 people. It also has an underground railway system, I'm assuming a subway or something, and it's the only one in Scotland. It's also the third oldest in the world. And the last thing is that the first international football game was held in Glasgow. Couple bits of information.
What kind of Aussie
That
rules
I don't
football?
know. So
Aussie rules.
you guys are gonna have to figure that out for yourself. Our next waypoint we're going to be landing at. It is pretty thin, so just watch out for that. Plenty long, so I don't think there should be any issues going in for a landing, but we'll see.
Pretty much land on one side of the runway and take off.
Yeah.
Probably take off and land like 3 times here.
Yep. Take off.
Yep. He has to wait for ATC clearance.
Oh yeah. Gotta get some emergency services for that.
Yeah. He needs what is that? Like
training wheels.
Yeah. What is it, like airspace C or D clearance?
got ATC clearance.
Oh.
That's good. A little bit of a wobbly takeoff, but seems to be doing fine.
It must be on VATSIM.
Yeah. Definitely.
Imagine on VATSIM slowing around. ATC would be like telling you, hey, you're banned.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. Because, yeah, although it's free and, yeah, even new people can go on it.
There's a code of conduct.
Yeah, code, yeah.
I'm gonna go on that so I can ignore all the instruction from ATC.
Popcorn, did you switch it to push to talk?
No.
For some reason, when I logged in, it said I had to set it to push to talk on your Discord. Never had that happen.
Oh, wait a second here.
I like it better that way. It's like you're doing real radio work.
Yeah, Joe, where are you on the
hand
list?
occupied that I like to keep on a beverage.
Oh, you're in...
It's not a big deal.
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to find you on the... on people that are online. Can't find you. It's almost like you're...
It's right in the middle.
Well, because if I'm in one of the text channels, and I take a look on the right, Joe doesn't show up. Did you like ban yourself or something?
I hope not. Probably.
What's... I gotta just go see what your permissions...
You know what did happen is I was reading the rules.
Oh.
And I clicked on it not knowing if I had clicked on it. I told you I don't really know the rules.
Yeah.
And then it said you're in a cooling off period or something.
Okay,
so
yeah.
What it
No, you're good now. Because what it was is when you went to read the rules, and you must have clicked a reaction, the popcorn, and when you I'm like way up north. But when you did that, it took off the verified status, so then you weren't able to see any of the text channels. For some reason, you're able to get in here. So that's a good catch on my part. Because someone that's not verified can come into the voice chat.
Well, thanks for fixing it.
Yeah. I just added the rule.
I'm a little stuck in the mud over here. There we go.
Yeah, because that's like the other day, I was going to add Tolstoy to admin, but as I was talking to him, he says, "I don't know, it's a little weird, but I don't see your server anymore." And then I go and I look, I'm like, "Yeah, I can't find you." I go to the ban list, I see Tolstoy there, I'm like, and there's like about 20 people on there that.
Oh, I was bad.
Yeah, I got banned and...
That darn Tolstoy.
Yeah.
Stirring up trouble.
Good luck, good luck.
And it ended up it was the kid in the 747. Like, all right.
We can take off if we want. Head to Cumbernauld.
Oh yeah, because I saw there was people on their way to Cumbernauld, but because I was like looking at the stuff for Joe, I went completely north. So I was like, oh, I'll just follow these people, and no, I was following a crabby family instead. All right.
Thanks,
Don't
Ken.
fixate. That's what he wants you to do.
Yeah.
It's like shining a flashlight at a wall and you're a moth. Just gotta run to it.
Or a cat.
Yeah.
Laser, it's like a laser
Yeah,
strike.
laser
in an
pointer
airplane.
with the cat.
Laser.
Oh.
I almost feel like flipping into death mode, getting in a 747. We could have a dogfight heading into the sky.
Oh, yeah. Very agile.
Then I'll change the title of the stream to "Dogfight in Scotland." People will watch it because they'll think that they now have like combat missions or something in Flight Simulator.
The thing is, you could take a 10-minute video out of that, put a really clickbait thumbnail of it, with like a big reaction face, and you probably get 1 million views.
Yeah.
Yep. Dogfighting in Microsoft Flight Simulator? Whoa!
But don't put two dogs because then people will associate to that type of dogfighting.
Oh.
And then you'll get the animal rights activists.
Peter's gonna be knocking on your door.
YouTuber, we all popcorn.
Coming in for that landing, I felt like I was in Star Wars. And I saw the not the Death Star, but what's the big ship there for Darth Vader?
The Executor?
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like in one of those Jedi.
Imperial Starship or something?
Yes, yeah, yes, Imperial Starship, I think.
They probably got a mod out there for that anyway, if you want to do it.
Oh yeah. But the thing is well, actually, he probably would have it because he had a donut and nobody could see him. So I think he's got the Starship come out with that. But the good thing is you don't get the jet blast from a 747.
Oh yeah, that's true.
You imagine that?
Oh yeah. If they ever do add, wake turbulence and jet blast stuff like that, I think they should definitely put in an assistance option to just turn that off for your plane. So you don't get affected by it.
Because people would start messing with other people.
Yeah,
for sure.
They would probably never put that in. Can you imagine the first official community flight and just one guy coming and just blowing 500 planes off the side of the runway? Put a stop to that real fast.
Yeah. Well, it's just like the collision. Like you can't crash with another plane,
Yeah.
and they don't want to see violence or can't have missiles or shooting weapons or anything.
Yeah.
Because or else they go from like E for everyone to like 14 or 18 mature, depending on how much you want.
If you want to do that, just go play GTA or something.
GTA or DCS World.
Yeah.
It's just
GTA's flight physics. I watched a video of it because I don't have the game, and he got into a plane and like took off in like 100 feet with like a fighter jet. I was like, huh?
Yeah. Well, I saw an article yesterday. Chicago lawmaker wants to ban the sale of violent games like GTA 5 because they say it's caused the increase in hijackings. Well, the thing is, GTA 5 has been around for almost 10 years. Like, it came out at the end of the PS3, beginning of PS4 cycle. It's like, why didn't you do that like 10 years ago?
Yeah, that's crazy.
But the correlation, you can't.
I don't understand the hijacking part of it at all. Huh.
Downloaded this airport from Flight 20. Flight 2.
Okay.
It's really nice. Yeah, the Combinaut add-on. It's really nice. It's a nice small airport. It's just some cool buildings. It's a pretty cool add-on.
What is the name of this?
Combinaut.
We can continue to our next stop. We're gonna visit 2 landmarks before we have our next landing. The Sterling Castle and the National Wallace Monument.
Chindo, gotta run, guys.
All right. Yeah.
Have a good one.
Yeah, see you next time.
Yeah, have a good one,
Have a good
man.
day.
See ya.
See you, Gino.
Yeah, Golem, I don't think you'll be able to show up for the next flight. You know why? Because if I just posted here in the group, nobody outside the group knows.
That's a good
I
point.
was gonna say that earlier, Popcorn, but you might not get any new people if you don't.
Yeah.
They also fly
knows?
the same 2 times per week, so it's kind of predictable at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been doing this.
Knows when your flights are, Pop.
Sorry, what was that?
He knows when your flights are scheduled. They're always the same time, same day.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't know where they were, though.
You'd have to do a little bit more work.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not really worth talking about, in my opinion.
No. Because then you end up playing their game.
Yep. Giving them more attention. Alright.
Well, you said Sterling, then the nation. Then
Yeah,
there's
so...
then there's a piece of land.
Yeah, then we'll land.
Oh, we'll land. Okay, okay.
Yeah. So the Stirling Castle is actually pretty cool. It's one of the largest and most important castles in Scotland. It's very historical, you know, it's been around forever. And it's surrounded on 3 of its 4 sides by very steep cliffs. So it was like a really advantageous position during a bunch of the Scottish Revolution or something like that. And another cool thing is that they've actually crowned a lot of queens and kings of Scotland in the Stirling Castle.
Crown.
It's been, yep.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Is this
There's
where?
a clock tower if anyone wants to check the time.
Yeah.
So is this where the silver's from? Sterling silver?
I'm not sure about that one. I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a pretty appropriate place to put a castle if I was going to put a castle down somewhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Yeah, apparently, I think it's been around since the 1400s. Gone through a lot of renovations and stuff.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
That's awesome.
That rock outcropping looks pretty cool on it too.
Yeah. Pretty interesting spot. And then these two are very close to each other. There's the National Wallace Monument, which is also known as the Wallace Monument. It's on top of a hill, and it commemorates Sir William Wallace, who was a 13th and 14th century Scottish hero. And inside the tower, they have a lot of artifacts that are assumed to be his, including, you know, his sword, which is one of the more notable things that's in there. It's about 5 feet long, and it weighs almost 7 pounds.
Is Mel Gibson there?
So I'm from York, England originally, and Wallace sacked York when he was on his campaign. And fun fact there is that it's still legal. As a result, it's still legal to in York to kill a Scotsman with a bow and arrow inside the city walls. It has to be bow and arrow. It's on the books. I mean, you'd probably still get done for, you know, other things, but you could try and maybe get away with it.
Yeah, so you wouldn't
one of those
be charged with
local laws that's still there.
charged with manslaughter, but you wouldn't be charged with shooting a Scot with a bow and arrow inside the
Right,
wall.
exactly, yeah.
That's the fun fact of the day.
Master Brewer,
Yeah, that's the best one. I'm glad he's here.
That's awesome.
Master Brewer, that was an awesome story. However, I must warn you, the term "fun fact" is a registered trademark of Golem.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna copyright Popcorn stream because I'm talking on his stream.
Copyright strike.
This is like Popcorn, sponsored by Gollum, sponsored by Coke Zero.
Exactly. See, the guy's got it.
The more I learn about York, the more I like it. So interesting.
Yeah, York's awesome. I mean, you got the Romans, the Vikings and the Romans, and tons of history. It's still completely surrounded by medieval walls. Yeah, it's pretty awesome.
So our next spot is little piece of land.
Peninsula?
Yeah, there you go. Thanks.
Amateur.
Yeah. So shouldn't provide much of a challenge. Pretty flat.
You have to land as close as you can to the waypoint. I think Gunpilot's right on the waypoint.
No, I'm not right. I just set up for takeoff.
Oh. Fun. Oh, hey, Pete.
Oh, hey, 747.
Just having a bath.
Some voice that was having.
He's just like one of those flies. You thought you killed it, still comes back.
I think the official name for that is cockroach. Oh, was that out loud?
Yep.
Okay, ban me now.
That one's on the books, Stolly.
I have to take you aside and give you a warning.
Yeah.
You'll have to boot yourself, Tolly.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna give myself a 10-minute timeout in the corner.
Hey, he's off to flight chats number 2 now. If you like in Discord, he's in flight chats number 2 now.
Yeah.
No, okay, he's back.
You're back!
Long time no see.
Your timeout's over, Tolstoy.
Oh, was I given a timeout? I didn't even realize it.
We sent you over to channel number 2.
Well, I heard you guys say the word he, but I know you're talking about me. Luckily I don't talk so much anymore.
A lot on the racing team I was on, I was one of the admins, and the team manager would always pick on this one guy. They'd always like banter back and forth. Well, the other guy, Craig, what I did was I took him and I'd kick him out of the room, put him into another room. He'd come back and he'd be like, "Monkey, stop it." Monkey's like, "I didn't do anything." And then and like we're like probably like 10 guys in there, and I kept kicking him out, and he was starting to get really, really pissed with Monkey, and Monkey's like, "I'm not doing anything," and I never said a word, never blew my cover on that. I just laughed. I think we're good.
Yeah, we can take off.
The 747's got his fuel from the fuel truck.
Yep. Just gonna... Once we take off from here, we're going to be visiting a pretty interesting landmark that's not very historical, but it is very cool to look at, in my opinion. I don't know exactly how to say it, but it's like the Kelpies or something like that.
Oh yeah, the
horses.
Yeah, the horses.
Yeah, the horses. You get to go see those.
That's a big enough statue.
They have it modeled?
Yeah.
Yep. It's modeled.
Yeah, with the update. It looks like the Godfather, but like double. Where the guy goes to bed and he wakes up in the middle of the night. His horse's head is in the bed.
Oh yeah. That was a good one.
Yeah.
Done a really good job with them.
Yeah, I thought they did a pretty good job. They look pretty nice.
Yeah, because all the points of interest are all done by Gaia Simulations. And I find they do really good work. I put them in Oryx. I know like people crap on London landmarks. Other than that, even the fix that they've done, well, not for this new patch, but all their stuff is good.
Someone should really pull those horses out of that river.
You could try that out.
Is that real across the water? Is that a tall building or something? Is that just a...
Yeah, I see that.
I believe that's actually
cool.
And at night, they're actually, you have a bunch of holes in them.
Oh yeah, nice.
So I've got a picture of that in that community flight chat.
Neat.
They're made of these, they're like metal plates.
Yeah.
What's really cool is you stand next to them and it's windy. You get this weird, like, whispering or whistling through the plates. Really, really something.
That looks like a Melbourne building to me. Over here.
Oh yeah?
Oh, it might be a smokestack for a...
Yeah.
It looks like a power plant or something.
I thought it was a monolith, yeah. Weird.
Yeah, there's a power station right there.
Yeah, 100%. It's a big smokestack.
And right around these kelpies is Grangemouth Docks, which, if I'm not mistaken, is where the HMS Queen Elizabeth was built.
What's the, is that where the Falkirk wheel is?
I don't know.
That's a little bit further back where we came from. It's about 4 or 5 miles from here.
Gunny, my new flight stick's showing up tomorrow. Looking
Very
forward
good.
to it.
Oh, nice.
Well done, Joe.
Oh yeah, because the Logitech Extreme Pro.
Yeah. Nothing too fancy, but it'll be an upgrade.
What they charge you for it, mate?
I think it's about $60
US.
$3 with tax. Yep.
Yeah. Well, because it's
coming
been
a day early.
Yeah, I got a good deal on there because I paid $69 Australian for it.
Yeah, everything's expensive now.
Yep.
Yeah.
I saw it last week on it for $39, but it wouldn't be here until March something, and that's already, I missed out on it.
Yeah.
It is March on Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that stick's been around for a long time.
Yeah.
It has, but it still gets good reviews.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm happy with it.
Still works.
Yeah.
Which stick's that?
The Logitech Extreme Pro.
Extreme 3D Pro, I think it's called. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still rocking it. Microsoft Sidewinder Precision Pro, and it's a bit sloppy in the middle, so I'm looking for a new one.
That was
That's
my
what
problem too.
That's what I went from to the Logitech, mate, was exactly that. I've got the Microsoft Precision Pro, but that's now my drone controller. Works well.
For anyone wondering, you can fly under these bridges.
Fly under the first, fly over the second, and then fly under the third.
Ooh. I'm pretty sure you can also land on them as well.
Jump pilot.
Yeah, I went for a look.
If you're looking for some fun, you can go ahead. I think you can't land on the red one though. That one is completely transparent.
Yeah, it's completely transparent.
Yeah. The other ones are mostly transparent, but the roads you can land on. So, if you want to, you can try that out.
Gone fishing. You slew up, and then it wants to go straight down back in.
Oh yeah.
Gotta go much higher.
Wait, is this the fourth
Spot on your timing. Spot on your timing, Golem. You said 1.5 to 2. It's right on 1.5.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's also... What's that?
Sorry, go ahead.
I believe that there's some other landmarks to the east of Edinburgh. So I didn't really. I mean, I didn't add them to the plan because I just noticed them on the world map today, but I'm pretty sure there's a couple things over there. So if you're interested, you could check it out on your own time.
Hey, gun pilot. You said precision timing? Well, that's what you call precision flying.
Right. Well, there's a good appreciation of everybody's flying skills.
Yeah, as I buzz through the trees.
Yeah, precision and popcorn it's a bit like an oxymoron, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well,
No hard feelings.
I'm an accountant. Precision's like, yeah, right. If we're 500 off, that's fine.
Well, you know, the good accountant, he'll ask you what number would you like.
Yeah.
Where do you want this to end?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Funny, I've been to this airport, but only in a car. I mean, I went there to rent a car. Didn't fly in and out of it.
You managed to drive out of there?
Yes.
Congratulations.
I drove all, yeah, we drove all across the country. I used to drive London double-decker buses.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
That's cool.
That's stressful.
Yeah,
I was a little more used to it.
That's a good point.
Talk about a Death Star.
Don't turn too fast. Walk right over.
I've seen one converted into an RV. It was rather good, with a stun deck on top as well.
Oh, that would be so awesome.
It was.
What a great idea.
All the living was upstairs, the bedrooms were downstairs, and on the roof there was a spiral onto a stun deck. It was fantastic.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, that's.
Do you have a picture of that by chance?
Years ago.
Somebody must. I'll Google it.
Thank you, Golem.
Yeah, thank you.
Pleasure.
Noel.
Yeah, thank you.
Really nice.
That was a lot of fun.
Thanks, indeed. Very good.
Yeah.
Nice
Except
little
for that
jaunt.
time I got banned.
It wasn't my fault.
Man,
At least you didn't ban yourself.
yeah, totally. You getting banned.
Right.
Getting banned twice in a week.
I want to start getting a reputation.
Yeah. Yeah. Tolstoy the bandit.
Ban king.
Yeah, Ban King.
The band.
The bandit.
The band story. Yeah, it's late.
yeah, it's
And I'm not a dad.
yeah.
Leave the dad jokes to popcorn.
Well, if he's the bandit, where's Smokey?
Yeah, Smokey and the Bandit.
Grim shot.
All right, well, that was great. Friday night.
Thank you, Golem.
I have no clue where we're gonna go, but I'll figure it out. But we won't be in the UK on Friday because we've did UK, Ireland, and Scotland. Don't tell me we have to do Wales now.
Fair enough.
But I think we went into Wales on the England flight at the end.
Yeah.
Cardiff. What was that?
Wales will be a short flight then, won't it?
Yeah, I guess we could. I could call it whale watching.
No, call it a whale of a time.
Yeah. It's like the song I made when I was like in high school. I once went to Wales and had a whale of a time.
Have you already done the maritime provinces?
Where
you're at?
I did way back, but that was
winter.
Maybe that's what we'll do because I did that, but by myself, on the stream. 'Cause I feel
The only,
great.
The only issue is the scenery just kind of sucks.
Yeah.
You did the Kiss the Cod trip.
Yeah,
that's true. We did Newfoundland.
Newfoundland, yeah. The stream will look a little better because I've got Moncton and I got Nova Scotia airports. So
that's true.
The stream will look better than what you guys will have, but yeah, we can do that.
Just an idea.
Yeah, then
I've never seen it.
then I could come up with some historical facts. This is where Trent was born? No, I don't know. Because it sure isn't where I was born.
So that road right there.
Yeah, right on that
House
road.
to the left.
Yeah.